something that I've been taking out with me for coming to a month now, is this great little item right here. It's called the Mkettle. I just want to give you a few specs on it because I want to show you it in action, and that's the main thing about this item. It's called the Mkettle. It's basically a shrunk Kelly kettle or gilly kettle, but a fantastic little item this is. So it weighs 370 grams, which is 13 ounces. It's 17 centimeters tall and 10 centimeters wide. It's 7 inches by 3.75 inches. Let's just get that little bit out of the way. I've recorded this so many times, gone home to edit it and found I've missed so much out. What I really want to tell you is this is by far, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, the best cooker I've come across, because there's nothing to go wrong. You've seen all the wood burning stoves I've had. My favourite of the other ones being the Bush cooker, which was a copy of the Bush Buddy. It fell apart on me, which I was devastated. It was one of my favourite and best cookers at the time. This little baby's taken right over from that, being a wood burning stove. The fact that you can burn methylated spirits in it kind of gives you the ultimate cooker for an outdoors person, no matter what kind of activity you do. If you hit somewhere where there's wood, you can use it. If you carry methylated spirits and the fantastic world-renowned Trangia cooker, then you're sorted. Obviously you can carry hexamine, S-bit tablet, depending where you are in the world. You can get all sorts of fuel. Know that I have made my own fuel and burnt it in here too. So to give you a rundown on it, it comes in a ripstop nylon pouch with a draw cord. It's got 2 D-rings sewn in. These are very strong loops, and I've been carrying it on my day pouch. This just hooked on. Quickly do it for you so you can have a look. Some carabiners, and then I just put a bit of bungee strap around that just to keep it on there, and that's how I've been carrying it. Now it holds a pint of water, and that is one of the best features about it. None others do this. You can store your water and carry your water in this kettle. You got this little stopper there. Not sure whether it's rubber or silicone. It doesn't state on the website, but it fits in the little spout there. You just force it in and it holds your water. It doesn't drip at all. I just showed you I carry it on its side and it's swashing about all over the place, and I have had no leakages whatsoever. So let's do the rundown on the main kettle. See, it's a chimney system. As I said, it holds a pint of water, and it holds it in this little hole here, which is a jacket around the main chimney. It's made of aluminium, so it's very lightweight as well. As I said, 13 ounces I believe. What's great is they've taken the best from all the cookers around. Jetboil had this neoprene sleeve on, very clever. So innovating to put it on the Mkettle, and this thing has been red hot. The water's been bubbling away, the water's come out, it's soaked this, you still pick it up and you're not getting burnt at all. Fantastic job. So it's got this small little chimney here, and I mean, when you see it in use, it works fantastic. So that's the main cooking unit. The main cooking base is this little fire bowl here. You see this hole. I did think this was going to be a bit small at first. Turns out it's fantastic. Again, it kind of has a little wobble, but you sort that out on a in any type of ground. Disturb the ground and place it on there, and it sits there fantastic. Even with the whole thing boiling away, it doesn't even rock, which is great. So the main unit folds away, which is fantastic again. And the great thing about this is in the fire bowl you can fit a trangia burner, and that burns very nicely in there. Also, what I've found is I can get my little waxy balls, my 5-sighting balls, and I can place them in the base. Now that sits in the bag, perfect. Got your water, fire starting, and you've got a methylated spirits burner. What's great, you get a small little bottle, methylated spirits, it pops right in there. That is a complete unit. And with this, all fits in the bag. Got the toggle caught in there, making it look more awkward than it actually is. So everything slips in. You've actually got a lot of room down the side. You can fit spork. I fit my brew kit down there, a spork down there, a little aluminium pipe for blowing into the fire bowl to get the flames going again. All cinches down. You can even just loosen it up a bit, tuck the cord in. So it's out of the way, and you've got this nice compact unit that you can even put a little sling on and just sling it around your shoulder. Great for canoeing and kayaking, especially sea kayaking. What a fantastic little cooker. Like I say, I've had it for nearly a month now. I've used it so many times. I think I've recorded the review 7 or 8 times, and either get horrible background noise, probably like the plane. Hope it ain't going to pick it up too much. Let's just see this baby in action. So You can see me picking it up as it's been boiled, easily poured out. Going to attempt to fry on top of the Mkettle base. See how that goes. And the culprit that's being put to the test is spam. Oh, you like that spam? There you go, look, slice it as it's coming out. Oh no.
Is your knife clean then?
Don't know about clean, mate. It's been fried afterwards. Yeah, there's quite a lot of jelly in that. It's like oily in it. Just 2 minutes at a time. Oh, look at that bit of jelly coming off the bottom. Oh. Actually, just whack that on, mate. Let's have a look what it's like. See if we actually need to. So I can tell you now one thing that I've never liked about any stove, and I'm sure this could probably do it, depending on the heat, but the way I built the fire in this, I would hope it could prevent that. So let's just show you what I'm talking about. When you normally lift stoves like this, you get burn patches on the floor. Now you can see this little bit here. That's the ashes that fell out. It's not charred the ground in any way. You got a bit there that fell out, but the ground here is not burnt. Again, that is a major bonus for me. Leaving no trace when I'm out in the woods is a main concern for me, and to not burn the ground is excellent. The rest of this in here can be broken down. I'll pour some water on it and get it put out properly. I won't pour the water in there to put it out. Just do that on the ground. And we'll scatter them little bits of ashes and we'll be done. Now I will say that with this kettle system, it's really only going to benefit those of you that just want to boil water for brews, hot drinks, freeze-dried food, or like me, when I make up my own porridge or stuff like that in my little tubs. you know, it's going to benefit those type of people. You can't obviously cook food in it. You can't do boiling of bags and stuff like that. But obviously there is a tri-stand you can fit on top. You can put your pots and stuff on top. For me, it just gets that little too high and maybe unsturdy to put me off. But like I say, it's definitely going to benefit those that only boil water every time they go out. Another good thing about this, you leave no trace. Now, when you're building a fire in this fire bowl, when the base is touching the floor, it will scald the floor. What I've found is that if you build a little cross piece, put some wood in there, and then put some wood over the top of that, like crisscrossing it, make 2 platforms and then build your fire on it, you don't scar the ground. For me, my leave no trace philosophy is I do what I can to prevent someone knowing I was there, and that's kind of what I've been doing, and it's worked really well. So we have these in our store, and a lot of people always tell me I never plug my store. Well, the new store is Hunters Camping and Bushcraft, which these are available on for a decent price. So if you want one, come and get one.